Hi everyone. Actually, before I came here, my director has asked me to express a very strong signal that the United Nations is committed to promote this open government data initiative. And also, actually, 2 days ago, my colleague also attended the conference in Washington, D.C., and also now I'm here. And actually, my division, we set up a task force to closely monitoring the trend in open government initiative. And also, we have already started to collect all the legislations and all the laws about this the open government data. And with so much said, today, my presentation will be mainly focused on two aspects. First of all, I would like to make a presentation about the UN e-government survey and also some key findings from this survey, and also some aspects about the e-participation, and also which directly related to the e-information and e-consultation and also e-decision making. And also, secondly, I would like to to see how the UN can contribute to this open government data initiative. Yeah. So first of all, I want to introduce how the UN measure e-government. We don't have any kind of remote control. No,
no, you have to just use your light, if that's okay.
Yeah. The United Nations will publish the biannual report of the UN e-government survey, and we started to publish this publication and a report since 2002. The latest report was published in January this year, and also we're now in the process of preparing for the 2012 edition. And also, actually, next month we have an expert group meeting in New York, and we convoked several experts worldwide to help us to deliberate about the new and emerging trend in the e-government, and also help us to revise our questionnaire. Because actually, after each kind of a cycle, we see that there's a new kind of developments in e-government. So every year, every 2 years, we revise our questionnaire. From the UN e-government survey in 2012, you can see that out of 192 countries, and actually only 3 or 4 countries that don't have any kind of a public service online. All other countries, they have a more or less website. And also, we classify the e-government development status of our countries based on these kind of 4 stages. And we have a 6% of countries that are at the connect stage, and with 90% of the countries at the emerging stage, which are the very preliminary or just barely started their public service online. And also, from this survey, we compile this kind of a e-government development index, which is a composite index comprising of this online service and also ICT infrastructure, and also the human capital index. And also this kind of e-government development index, and with the online service index we conducted through the questionnaire with more than 100 questions. It's very kind of objective questions, and we just assess the features of these online services that provided by government. And also we also combine this kind of e-participation index, which also comprising this kind of e-information, e-consultation, and also e-decision making. And also you can see that from the e-government development by region, and mostly you can see Europe is the most advanced for the e-government development, and Africa is the least development in the e-government development. Actually, from what we have already observed, now open government development is very kind of advanced, and also just started to develop in those kind of countries with advanced stage of e-government development, like US, UK and Australia, these countries. Because the Open Government Data Initiative, if it is to be developed, then there's a prerequisite that there should be have some the basic conditions for this initiative. All this I just skipped. This one. From here, it's, the left picture already introduced, that most of countries they have some websites. And also, the right picture is that it's about availability of static online forms. I mean, how many countries in the websites they have this forms, this form. This kind of provide interactive, I mean, at least some form of interaction between the users and the government. And also again, this kind of this online submissions, online payment, and also this kind of starter maps, the features of starter maps, although also whether this kind of the integration of the government websites. All these things are already discussed in the past 2 days, so let's see. What the UN can contribute to the Open Government Data Initiative? First of all, I mean, yes, at the United Nations, we have a network of 192 countries, permanent missions to the UN. If any kind of important initiatives that we would like to promote, we can convene the representatives from the the UN permanent missions and make an introduction to them. This kind of event, we sometimes convene them to the UN conference room and make an introduction to them. And for this Open Government Initiative, we can promote and also raise the awareness of the member states about this Open Government Initiative. Secondly, we have this kind of a UN PACS. We have the UN Public Administration Country Studies. We have a database, and if possible, I mean, the UN can volunteer as a repository of all these kind of practices, and also we can encourage all the interested parties to share their practices, especially the legislation with us. Here is the prototype of this. It's a data portal. We have this for all the countries. We build up this public this kind of pages for all this kind of the key information about their e-government development. And also, just as I mentioned before, that our division set up this kind of task force to study and also to observe this kind of trends about this open government data initiative. And also, actually, we already started to collect the legislation, also the Information Act, since the last quarter last year, the last quarter of 2009. And also, starting this year, we also started, continue to study about this government science, like with open data and citizen initiative science with that utilized government data, and also some country practices. And we have to do such kind of research through 2 channels. One is about our internal house research, about our staff, ourselves. And also another channel is that we have an extended cooperation with our partners and academia and government. So they can also contribute their stories, their practices to our database. And also for this kind of our database, we have implemented a very kind of strict data quality assurance framework. We have different layers of validation and authorization. And also another kind of effort we have start to we are engaged in or committed to this kind of open government data, that we already started to compile this kind of monthly briefing about the world open government data situation and prospects. We have collected all the recent publications and also recent events This one just at this time it's just internal. After that, we will post it in our website. You can check.
Fantastic. It looks amazing. So it will be HTML as well as PDF?
Yeah, no. You can also be Word file if you like. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's really useful.
Yeah, this one we collect all this kind of message, all the events, all the publications. Yeah, this one could be very useful. And also we can promote this OGD through our UN e-government survey, because our e-government survey we give rankings to the governments, and also actually lots of governments they have now pay very close attention to the rankings, because this kind of e-government rankings will affect the attitudes or attitudes from outside about the government. So now the government is really especially the UN missions, permanent missions, they really care about our rankings. Some countries they even send their teams from their capital to us and sit together with us. Like Portugal, last year they saw that they have a very good ranking in Europe, but in our UN ranking they are very low. So they need to know, because they invest a lot on the e-government. They need to find out the reason why the government lagged behind other kind of European countries. So they send three kind of experts from Lisbon and sit together with us for 2 days and study our methodology and to find out what's wrong with their rankings. So from here we can use this e-government survey to promote this initiative. And also actually when we because now we are at a stage of preparing for the next edition of the e-government survey, we are considering maybe to add several questions in our questionnaire so we can raise the awareness of the member states about this open government data initiative. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.
That's it. Wow, thank you.